about to give them what they want. I don't think they're ready for this though. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers. First and foremost, you already know. You already know. TigerFitness.com. Get your Pump Chaser subs. Get your Cuts FTS Fat Burner. Get your Pump and Grind pre-workout. Get your Intra Pump BCA. Stop playing games. Make your next move your best move. And I shout out to the supporters. Also, I had such a good time in Tennessee at that meetup last year. I plan on going to Tennessee again in August. So if anybody want to meet me, chop it up, take pictures or whatever, we're going to be having most likely an open gym in Tennessee in August. I'll have the date for you very soon and information for the people that want to come fuck with me. And I try to be sure to let you know at least 3 weeks out. That way you can, make the proper arrangements so you can show up. I understand people got their work, people got their own plans. You just can't say, oh shit, Chris wants to meet up, and just stop what you're doing. So I try to let you guys know at least 3 weeks out so you can come fuck with your boy. All right, guys, so what I want to talk to you about right now is mental discipline. Now, fun fact, this actually came up in the gym today. I was in the gym and me and this guy were talking about cheat meals and how hard it is for a lot of people to stick to a diet. Now, if you watch my video about the Physiques to Greatness Triangle, the 3 things you need to ensure that you will obtain an amazing physique. You need nutrition, you need training, and you need rest. Go watch that video if you haven't already, the 3 things you need. I also did a part 2 to that video, and I added 3 more things to that, the 6 things you need. But fuck all that. So long story short, we're talking about nutrition and mental discipline, and I thought this would be a good message for you guys, right? Now, one thing we gotta understand, guys, everything is energy. And energy works both ways. You have the negative energy and you have positive energy. They both coexist, polarity. And energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So this shit has always been here. So when it comes to things like cravings, when it comes to things like urges, they are literally just other forms of temptation. And if you break down the word temptation, the first 4 letters is temp, T-E-M-P. That's another word for temporary. So we have to understand these feelings are just temporary. So these feelings, they're gonna come and go like waves. They're gonna change like the weather. These things are gonna happen and you gotta ride it out. One of my favorite quotes from Einstein, Albert Einstein, is, "The more I learn of physics, the more I am drawn to metaphysics." And that is because, guys, due to the law of vibration, everything works the same. Once you understand how the physical works, it gives you more insight on how the mental aspect of yourself works. So peep the game. What have we learned from working out? When you work out on the bench press, for an example, you start with 135. You work your way up to 185. You work your way up to 225 and so on. You'll notice the chest starts to grow and develop. And it works the same for all your muscle groups, for all your body parts. As you get stronger and progress, you start looking your best. Now, why is this happening? It's because you're pushing past different levels, different stages of resistance. You're pushing past those barriers. The weight that used to make you struggle, the weight that used to make you shake, the weight that used to challenge you isn't really challenging you anymore. And now you look the part. You look in the mirror and you are literally a stronger version of yourself. This is one of the reasons why I love bodybuilding so much. You literally get to see in the mirror that your shit is paying off. But we can't see the mind. Hence the name metaphysical. Works just like the physical, but you can't see it with your 2 eyes. So take the game, take the notes. It works just the same mentally. Just like you have that physical resistance, you're gonna have metaphysical resistance. And those urges, those cravings are different levels, different stages of resistance that you're gonna have to break through. And just like in the gym, there's a thing called repetition. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, perfecting your craft, and you're getting better at it, you're getting stronger at it, to where that resistance is no longer heavy for you anymore. It's the same thing. Your habits is your repetitions. So you're gonna have to constantly practice these good habits, and your mind is gonna get stronger. And as your mind gets stronger, those cravings are gonna start to fade away.
90 to 100% of it will be gone within a month. But if you keep repetition, if you keep programming it into your mind, you're going to find that you'll start to do it. Some of this information, it's worth millions. I don't know if you realize just how valuable it is. You've got to get on, order them, and start watching them. Lock yourself in. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just take a section of it. But take 15 minutes every morning, or do it like you exercise your body. People go out walking, they do it at the same time, same number of times every day.
Because just like when you build your muscles and you see a stronger version of yourself, your mind is developing and strengthening in the same way, because you're pushing through these resistance barriers. Everything works the same. And like I just said, you can see somebody's physique, but you can't see somebody's mind. Unfortunately, you can't see somebody's mind. You don't know if somebody's a strong-minded motherfucker or if they're a weak-minded motherfucker until their tests come and they do some weak-minded shit, or until their tests come and they show you they have a strong willpower, they have a strong mindset, they have a strong character. Sometimes you don't know the type of person that you're dealing with until their test comes. But sometimes you don't know what you're made of until your test comes. So when you're dieting, cutting down, take these urges, take these cravings as a challenge to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can call it what you want. The bottom line is, these feelings is just another form of resistance. Like we just said earlier, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, and it works both ways, negative and positive. You clearly have a goal. You clearly have a goal. And these feelings that are trying to take you away from your goal, well, guess what? That is a negative form of resistance trying to hold you back. What the fuck you gonna do? I can't answer that for you, but what I would do is, just like you push past those barriers, you struggle and get that extra rep, well, you need to push through this bullshit in your head and keep going. And I promise you, eventually those cravings and urges are gonna fucking fade off, because you are getting stronger on a metaphysical level, not just physically, but metaphysically. Anything can be tracked. There's a reason why certain people are just better at certain things. You know, don't just focus on what the eyes can see. There is something within these champions you look up to. You can have great genetics and everything, but if you don't have strong willpower, you don't have discipline and a strong mindset, you can only get so far. Willpower, discipline, a strong mindset will take you places genetics can't. And that's all I want to talk to you guys about today. Just want to talk to you a little bit about the mind. I think a lot of us, we focus so much on the physical, we don't realize how much the mind plays a part in our results. Whether it's bodybuilding results, whether it's finances, you know, relationships with friends, everything, the mind is the root. The mind is the foundation. So I suggest you get your mind right, baby. As they say, get your mind right. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to have my last meal, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. You already know, guys. TigerFitness.com for the subs. And also Beastmode316.com for weightlifting programs. They come with free tutorials, meal plans, and online macro-based coaching. As you see, guys, I'm leading by example. Leading by example. Got my meal ready, baby. Got my meal ready. Got to keep it tight for the summer. You know how we gets down, baby. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holler back at your boy, and get your motherfucking mind right. Peace. moment of silence before we fuck up these weights.